Hey everyone, it's Tuesday.
That's Tuesday. All right, we're almost there.
Oh man, first over today, Grand Theft Auto Online getting them heists in early 2015.
Finally, we did it!
Why
not? Sure. As we all know, GTA 5 has been an unfun, unplayable mess until now, and all of that will change.
Oh, we joke. We've been having fun. So finally, the one mode that will save the god-awful pile of crap as Grand Theft Auto 5, the game we gave a 10 out of 10 to, is nearly here.
This is all sarcasm. We know you've been playing it for a year and a half. Please don't say heists will save the game, because heists are just yet another added bonus. Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah, we'll get to more of that later. But so not only do we have a fancy trailer, but IGN posted a preview of the new mode.
That's cool. You'll have to read the preview to get all the details, but here are the high points.
To start off, Rockstar explained why heists have taken so long to come out. Explain, Lawrence.
Yeah, this comes from GTA Online producer Imran Sarwar.
Nice job.
Who says, quote, "They just turned out to be a lot more difficult than we originally thought."
Wait, so they were actually just hard to play, and that's why it took so long to come out?
Well, there's some problems there. So when you're playing by yourself, it's pretty easy to make them entertaining because you don't have to worry about what everyone else is doing.
Yeah.
But apparently the biggest problem was making sure that all 4 players in the heist had something to do at every moment.
Oh, sure.
And they've already kind of played up heist to the player base, so they couldn't release something that was kind of only half fun. To quote Sarwar here, he says, "Having already let players know of our intentions with heists, every setback only increased the pressure to make sure we got them right."
Sure.
They kind of understand the player base. The longer you give them to imagine and think and believe that this is going to be the savior of gaming, the more you have to live up to.
Yeah, but they are coming in early 2015, so that's good news.
Yeah, all very interesting. Some details about how the heist will work actually came out as well. So heists will include 4 players, all of which must be at least rank 12 or higher.
Okay. One player will be the leader, who must also own a high-end apartment to accommodate the planning board for the heist. So those are pretty difficult to get, yeah?
Not really. I mean,
right.
they assume you've been playing the game for at least a few weeks.
So that's not so bad. Okay.
No, it's not that bad. So there are additional responsibilities for the leader beyond owning just an apartment, though.
Okay.
The leader will be Lester's point of contact. Not only do they pick the other members for the heist, but the leader also has to pay all the setup costs for the heist up front.
So like you said, they are the producer of the heist.
They're essentially they're the backer of this one.
Just like in the single-player GTA 5, every heist is composed of a few prep missions before the big job.
Yeah, this is actually the stuff I'm most excited for. I like the planning stage. It's pretty cool.
Yep.
So the members of the heist crew get payouts for every prep mission, but the leader won't get a payout until the final heist is complete.
Lawrence, what is Rockstar also trying to make sure of?
Just like I said before, they want to make sure that all 4 members of the heist are always doing something.
Yep.
When you play GTA 5 yourself, it was pretty easy to, they just didn't let you switch to other characters if they weren't doing anything interesting. Mm-hmm. So that was a pretty easy scapegoat, but now they have to figure out ways to make all 4 players always busy all the time. When they were early on in testing, they found that maybe 2 players would be stealing a car, the other 2 players would just be waiting for that to happen. So to kind of remedy that, they give individual tasks to separate parts of the group. So 2 players might be doing crowd control, while 2 other players are going to hijack a bus. So these things kind of happen at the same time.
Right. Right now, Rockstar is saying there will be 5 unique heists that total up to about 20 total missions, which should amount to about 20 hours of gameplay.
Right, I mean, you break that down, sounds like that's 4 missions per heist, which each mission takes about an hour. Not too bad.
That's really good. 20 hours of gameplay for free.
What we're assuming is free content, a free update.
Yeah.
Not too shabby.
Yeah.
Sarwar explains further that the heist will be replayable too, since players will want to try different roles.
Of course.
And much like the single player side, they're going to have different choices along the way.
Of course, there'll be extra bonuses for finishing all the heists with the same crew, playing in first person, and other gameplay aspects like avoiding damage and completing quickly. You'll get, like new clothes and money and all that other stuff.
Yeah, and from the screenshots and the trailer that we've seen, this all sounds awesome.
It really does. It really
Yeah.
does.
I have a question.
Yes.
The leader is fronting his apartment. He's
Yep.
putting his life on the line.
True.
He's doing all the work. He doesn't get paid till the end. Does he get a better payday than everybody else?
That's a very good question. I think so. I think he does get a larger cut than the other 3. I think he does, but I don't know that for sure.
Don't worry, Joel. You don't have to worry about it. You won't be playing it. True.
Hey, Zane.
Hey.
Nice.
Good job. We've spent too much time in GTA Online to not have a dark whisper in the back of our minds. GTA Online is kind of broken sometimes.
We have a rough time getting our crew together.
Yeah.
I think to remedy that, what they're kind of counting on is that you play with your friends, not a
Sure.
large group.
Sure.
This is co-op. This isn't really deathmatch or anything like that. So me personally, I haven't had a problem doing any of the kind of co-op missions online.
Okay.
By myself. It's when we try to invite our fans, things
Right.
just go wrong.
Well, yeah, Lawrence, are you thinking there'll be a few problems here and there?
Oh, I'm sure there will, but I've come to accept that stuff as part of GTA Online's charm.
Yep.
GTA Grand Theft Auto is just a little derpy naturally. And GTA Online kind of dials it up a little bit. I think it's going to be the sort of thing where any sort of online weirdness that happens will just be part of the heist. It'll be part of things going wrong. So if you're in the middle of a heist and one of your buddies drops out, now you're down to 3 men, you still have to finish the heist. That can make for a cool scenario, even if it's a little frustrating.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and going back to what I've said time and time again, GTA 5 single player is fantastic. That's worth the $60 alone. GTA Online I've always seen as an added bonus, as something that's continually in beta
Sure.
that they're going to be working on. In fact, that I don't know how many DLC packs we got for free.
I think 5 or 6 at least.
I'm not complaining if the heists aren't perfect out of the gate, but the fact that they're still adding content, like much more than a year later, we can't say mad at Rockstar, right? I mean,
No, we still believe. Rockstar will get it right. It'll take a little bit. They'll get it right.
We heart you.
Just give it a second, all right? You know, and again, I know you'd like to say it's free content. However, it should work. I think the content should work if I get to play it. So I'm looking forward to playing Heist, even if they, have random disconnects and ghost cars and all that other stuff. Really looking forward.
and I look forward to playing with you,
Who are you pointing at?
Joel.
I don't have an apartment. What?
He's homeless, is what he's saying. Under your trailers, you get the Grand Theft Auto 5 Heist trailer.
That's a Phil's pick,
Yep.
How so?
because I said so.
Okay, that's how it works. Next up with the Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor, the Lord of the Hunt DLC trailer. Is this because of the new movie coming out?
It's not a Phil's pick. Oh.
He didn't hear your question.
Probably. Guys, do you know tonight is the first night of Hanukkah, and that these are our first night gifts. The trailers are our gifts.
No, the real gift today is the announcement of Sniper Ghost Warrior 3.
Have you guys cut yet?
An old-timey photographer.
Jenna's
I
nice.
also have...
She's
I-
working.
I-
Don't bother her. She's working. Jeez.
Joel's like,
What's this button?
Jane's like, I got more jokes.
I know. Do you want to hear more jokes?
I'm funny. I'm the funny guy. She's like, I'm
Hey, Jenna,
really
look.
trying to be professional.
Look. Canoe.
Jenna, is this good or no?
I'm speeding, you're good.
Oh, you are.
Out of all the unprofessional people you've worked with, how bad are we?
This is not bad at all.
Oh,
good.
that's good.
Okay.
I'm glad to hear that.
She has a sense of humor too.